Hey YouTubers, how are you today? Just bringing you the final video of the 72 Olds 442. Um, it was a great build, an intense build. I enjoyed it tremendously. But here it is. It's all done now. I I really had a great time in building this. You gotta. When I say it's been 35 years or 40 years since I built a 112 scale, 124th scale. Um, it's been that long, and I must say it came out very well. It was a very intense build. I guess because I'm so used to building the large scale, that the 124th scale is it demands more attention. Not to say that the 112 scale or the 116 scale doesn't, but with 124th scale, it definitely takes your time. Um, so here it is. There's a lot of photo etch parts on here. Some of it came from ProTech, and some of it came from Ted's modeling, scale modeling, and then the other stuff also came from Model Masters. Um, Photo etched seat belts. Forgive the blurriness here. The camera's trying to autofocus on me here. I don't know how well you can see that stuff, but um, the seat belts are photo etched. Then on the sides there, I have the speaker grills from Model Tech. And as you can see, under the hood's not sitting flush, and there's a reason, because I got a ton of detail on under there. So I'll pull that off now as soon as I turn it around. But we have the photo etched license plate holders, front and rear. That says Hearst 440. Hearst Olds on it. And let me pull the hood off. Here's the under the hood up. Here's under the hood. All that's done. And here it is. As you can see, there's a lot of photo etched parts on there. I have photo etched wire looms. Radiator cap is photo etched. I don't know how well you can see that. Again, forgive me for the blariness, because trying to autofocus. Also, I have how well you can see in here, but this is fuel line ran to the fuel pump right here, and then this part right here, that's Ted's inline gas filter. Then in the back, I have their pre-wired distributor with their aluminum coil up there. Red box there is the MSD ignition. Unfortunately, because it's buried behind all that, it's hard to see that. The distributor, the alternators wired, the batteries wired in, and the brake lines, all that's ran. So there you have it. It was a great build. I enjoyed it tremendously. For those that don't know about Ted, Ted sells this car that's on here is one of his models. This guy is off the hook when it comes to building these 124th. They are beautiful. You need to go check out his website. It's called LEXS scale modeling. Well, just put in Lex scale modeling. It'll come up on the search engine, and you go check that out. Also, added the just for a little more realism. I added the under the hood spec decal. That normally you know, as a mechanic, that's what we would look at to figure out what the timing would be, what the base idle will be, and you know, mixture screws, and that gives us the wire, not the wiring diagram, but the vacuum diagram um, for the engine. So underneath, I'll show you underneath here. There you go. Here, let me pull back a little. Here's underneath. Just basically, you know, it came out very nice. So there you have it. For those that are wondering what's happening in my background there, these are products that I use when I'm painting. And in that order, I use the primer, I use Duplicolor, I use Duplicolor base coat, and then I use for my clear coat, never believe it, is the Rust-Oleum Ultra Cover Clear Coat. It's a gloss clear coat. It says 2 times. What that means is 2 times the coverage, which means basically it sprays more than your average spray can. So you just got to be careful with it when you're spraying. I normally put 2 to 3 coats. The first coat is, you can't pay that no mind. I let it sit for about 20 minutes. It looks like crap, but as soon as I put that second coat on there, forget it. Now you're starting to see the depth in the color, and the shine's coming out really nice. But by the time you put the third coat on, you got yourself a phenomenal base to work off of. Meaning you sand it down. I normally sand mine with 3500. Then I'll use my McGuire's Ultimate Compound and rub it out with that. And then I'll use one of McGuire's waxes. And I'm telling you, there's your shine. It comes out flawless every time. Just beautiful. So there you have it. I wanted to show you this stuff here too. This stuff here is in the RC world. That's called Pactra trim tape, and it comes in various different widths. I don't know how well you can see that, but it comes from 1 millimeter all the way up to, I think that's 1/2 inch down there. 1/2 inch width, and I think it's about 2 feet long. So I use that. I'll use that on my 1/12 build when I want to add lines, like on my Mustang. I'm going to start finishing this up in a couple of weeks. When I want to add my second, lines for that pinstripe that goes right down the center there. Yeah, this is the 1/12. For those that have not seen my video on this build, this is my 1/12. This is the Revell 1/12 GT 500 Mustang. I put a blower on it. I wanted something definitely different. There you have it. So and again, some of this stuff is not, you know, it's not glued down. It's just sitting on the body. I mean, on its chassis and the frame. It's not glued down or anything. So there you have it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed it. My next project, I was looking at the 70 Super B, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do yeah, let me pull it out. Excuse me for 1 second. Is this one here, the this 71 CUDA convertible. I think that's gonna be my next build. The one in the back there, that's just a parts car. I think I'm gonna use that engine in there and put it in the Barracuda. So we'll see. And then I'm gonna order a couple of hoods from Lexus. He's got hoods. Besides selling detail kits and seat belts and various different detail wiring and stuff like that, he also sells resin hoods for various different models, and he so happens to sell one for the Plymouth Super B and that CUDA, so I'm gonna pick up a couple of those hoods. So there you have it, YouTubers. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, it was a tremendous build. I enjoyed it tremendously. I'm hoping that that you guys will leave me some comments. If you have any questions, please leave them too, and I'll be more than happy to get back to you. All right, thank you, and thanks for looking. Have a great day.